It's time for our 2026 in-depth game room tour.
It's going to be a long one, so grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's go.
Let's do this. Tell me about this wall.
So we have some fun things here. Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Persona 25th anniversary. They're now on 30th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
We have our 100,000 subscribers.
Thank you so
guys. Much. And then we have some beautiful artwork by Miss Heather from Pixel Parts.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some pretty pins here that we collected over different cons and special editions.
Yep. Next up, a Closet of Doom.
It's, yeah. So when we moved different rooms a long time ago, we had more ceiling space for things to be displayed. And so those things that were on top are up here. So they're kind of, overlapping, but you can see what everything is.
Boxed consoles primarily.
Like a Dreamcast keyboard.
Mm-hmm. And then random Japanese games and some GunCon games and special editions and yeah, a lot of stuff. And then below that we have
our very own PVM.
Finally, we love this.
This was delivered to us by Mr. Gabbo the Giver.
From Utah Retro Gaming Expo last year.
Yep, and he drove it out to California. We drove out to California to go pick it up from him. Mm-hmm. So very grateful for that. It looks just stunning. We have all of our loose cartridge. This is our system for cartridges that we don't have boxes for. So we have GBA, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Vanilla.
This is called the IKEA Alex. Yep. Our Lynx collection, pretty good amount of Lynx games, honestly.
And lots of overflow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I thought these were Game Boy games.
Oh yeah.
Sweet, you put Lynx games in here.
Yep.
That's awesome. Got Wonder Swan, and then we've got like a stash of memory cards that we've been collecting different colors for. So, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are just PS2.
We have manuals for a lot of these Lynx games as well, which is pretty nice. And some Wonder Swan games right behind there, obviously, right there.
Yeah, if you've never seen a Wonder Swan game, they look like this.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. We have
a little bit of overflow.
N64. So, we don't totally hate N64. We do like teasing about it because there aren't really RPGs on the console, so that wasn't something I played. And we like teasing our friend Mort because he has a full collection.
Yeah, amongst these we do have an authentic stunt racer.
Yep, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
We got it for a good price. So
yeah, we did.
That's what really matters. You've got some fun memories about N64.
Yes, absolutely. One of my most played, honestly, it's probably my most played console as a kid. Like hours with friends and with my dad and everything, but it just hasn't aged well.
I honestly really didn't, I don't think I played the N64 at all. It was available when I was growing up, but my family went the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 route. So we have some Japanese games of the Famicom system and Neo Geo Pocket.
Lots of those Neo Geo Pocket games.
We almost have every single game for Pocket and Color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think there's like 35-ish games.
It's like 60 something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot, but we have a good amount.
And we have this sick fanny pack that I'm a fan of.
Yes.
I'll have to wear that.
Pack fan.
Yeah.
Nice. Look how beautiful that image is, by the way. Anyways.
I can't put my phone in there. They're too big these days.
Yes.
Can we have small phones again?
Agreed.
like my phone should fit in here.
Yeah.
We got one of my favorite consoles, Vectrex.
Vectrex, by the way, it's set up right here. We could turn it on and play it right now if we wanted to. Works great.
We have some Genesis games that goes pretty far back. And Game Gear games. I love the Shining Force game.
And then those are some of the inserts for the Vectrex.
Yes, so the
overlays.
The overlays. These are all from my family's collection. Mm-hmm. They were nice enough to let me add it to our collection. And then we have NES.
Lots
and lots.
We're overflowing on NES, honestly.
And the thing that kind of sucks about this drawer is it does go back probably 5 games. So
yeah.
It's fun getting those. Here's some overflow.
More overflow.
And also lots and lots of NES.
Super NES. Yep.
One of my favorite consoles of all time.
More Super NES.
More.
And Super Famicom.
Yeah. Dragon Slayer, so Legend of Heroes series.
Yep. The original. These are some of our more expensive Super NES games.
Yeah, we have some that are boxed in here. So there's Lufia 2.
Yep.
Amazing game. This is kind of the overflow. We got some analog stuff down here, extra controllers, random stuff.
Ooh, this should go on our Earthbound shelf.
Sweet.
Forgot about that.
And we have that super cool Dreamcast controller.
Oh yeah, the Millennium controller.
Yeah,
yep.
we should
Probably
get
bring
that out.
Yeah. We have a lot of things that are just sitting in drawers that we forgot about, but now we have a little space to display, but we'll get there.
Yeah, so we have a lot of cool stuff over here. So we have a TurboGrafx Express in the box.
CIB. Lots of RPGs behind that too. Look at that. And non-RPGs, you know, Death Smiles, Magical Schoolgirl, all the Mary Skelter games.
So we did this is our Yeesh shelf. And we have all the PSP ones boxed. We have every single like special edition there is out there. This was just Atelier for a while, but we've kind of mixed them up. And
it's pretty much every Atelier other than like the DS one.
Yeah, we don't have Atelier Annie.
What is this? This is something new and exciting, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is the Star Ocean Second Story. That's right.
So I missed out on the pre-order. It was like there and gone.
Yeah.
And ended up doing a trade for that. So thank you, Zach. And then
shout out Zach from Culture Gamer.
We have Trails down here. A lot of them are still sealed because it's a long series.
It's very long.
I played the first 2 games, started a little bit of the third one, and then there's so many RPGs out there, I started playing some other ones. Still haven't played Metaphor, sorry.
We'll get there.
Game of the Year a couple years ago. Lots of Cotton games down here. This is the
new Virtual Boy for Switch.
And then we have the PlayStation Portal
30th. And then a Ghost of Tsushima controller, you know, just some overflow.
Yep, we got some cool stuff back there.
So then back here on the other side of the closet, we have a couple displays that we bring out sometimes, but we'll bring them out now. This is the Dawn of Souls, basically unfolded box, which is pretty nice.
And we have a very cool Earthbound
yes.
display.
From the Ichiban Kuji. It's pretty neat.
Just let that chill there for a second.
I really want this. These are little awards you could get from the drawings, and one of them is the Mr. Saturn Piggy Bank. It'd be so cool. And then one of my cherished possessions, the Final Fantasy VIII standee.
It's not the best condition, but it was the right price.
We love it nonetheless. Oh yeah, there's the rest of the what's up there. All the CIB consoles.
Hey look, we have a box N64. There's a video on that. Go check it out.
Yeah, the orange and the purple are our 2 favorites.
Yeah. You know what we do need is a boxed Sega Dreamcast.
We should have one here.
I don't think we do.
I think we do.
I'm pretty sure we don't.
We'll take a look later.
All right.
All right, top shelf. Lots of 3DS.
Yeah, this is almost 100% 3DS, except for Hue, Tears of the Kingdom. We had to put it somewhere. Daniel really enjoyed that game.
Yes. Top 5 Zelda all time. And you know, the thing is we have every single physical 3DS game released in the US, and some of them we only have in the special edition version, so that's where they live.
Like Frogger.
Yep, Frogger 3D, Lord of Magna, Pokemon Sun, yeah, lots of stuff.
We do have some duplicates in like standard, but not for every single one.
Yeah.
And then down here, here's another 3DS game. I'm gonna point this out.
What's a PSP?
This was a gift from my brother, and it's a cute little Project Miku like theme with my shirt. This is like a protector for your PSP, a little UMD case, and a little baggie to carry around your PSP.
That's like, this was the first Game Boy, not this exact one, but this was the first Game Boy I had as a kid, was the Clear Fantastics edition. So it was great getting that again and reliving the childhood.
And I just had a standard old
The
regular
gray
one.
The gray guy.
My Smush box is up there.
So second shelf is PS Vita, which we also have the full collection of. Well, the full retail set.
Yep. All the special editions. Maybe not all of them, but
Good amount.
just the ones we want. And then we have big box Switch.
Lots of Switch.
And then we have more big box Switch. And then some PS4. Some Japanese exclusives of the Tales series.
Yep.
Down here, we've got a very cool big box Nights into the Dream with a controller.
Yep.
Got a Lunar PSP game down here. It's hard to display, like, the special edition PSP boxes. They're all different sizes. And a little strategy guide with the stickers. Some other fun stickers.
Yeah. And then right there, right down in front, is something pretty wild. It's a gift from a friend of the channel.
Yep, this was a very generous gift from a friend of the channel, Heather. Thank you so much. I love all the fun details on this box, like the little slime.
What is it?
This is the PS4 Japanese Dragon Quest Special Edition.
Dragon Quest 11 Special Edition.
So this is the console. I don't know if there's a picture of the console.
No.
We got some more special editions down here and more Tales.
Lots of Tales. Our awesome super clean control deck box. It's beautiful. All right, next up starts the game wall. And we start with let's go top to bottom. We have a lot of our Super Famicom games up here, along with some boxed Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS, DS Lite, Game Boy Micro stuff. We don't really collect a lot of CIB Super Famicom, but those that we like, we do collect, like Tetris, Tetris 2, Dragon Quest, Ys, some of the good stuff. Coming right over, we have our CIB collection of all of our Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games. These are actually 2 deep, so we had to do that to fit them all. So we have double what you see here. Then we have a little bit of mix of things. So this is our CIB NES collection. Not a lot, but enough for us. Some of the games we really like. And then below that, we actually have a few of the CIB N64 games, which is pretty cool. A huge Switch section. So starts here, goes all the way down, and is double stacked at the bottom. This is even though we have a complete Vita collection and a complete 3DS collection, this is our second biggest set because there's so many good games on it. And in terms of physical Switch 2 games, we have 3. This is the only game key card we own. Not a fan of them, but this game was worth it. And yes, these are alphabetized from top to bottom, so that's kind of our thing that we do. Coming over, we do have, so we're gonna have to break this next section up a little bit because we actually go left to right. We don't go top to bottom, and we're gonna show you why. All right, so we're gonna work our way left to right and kind of explain what's going on here. We're really a fan of having all the shelves at the same level. So to make that happen, we decided to organize our games left to right. So to make that happen, we've made our games go generally left to right. So starting at the top shelf, we have our DS games, and they go all the way across alphabetically, and then back down all the way over here, and then they stop. We have some conglomeration of little things in the middle, like our Evercade stuff, Virtual Boy CIB. We have one CIB Neo Geo Pocket Color game, the best one. It's a good RPG. It's called Biomotor Unitron. Some CIB links, and then other random stuff in the middle. Coming over, we have our CIB Super Nintendo, all the way over the top there. And then we're going back over here. PSP. So we haven't bought a PSP game in a long time because we have like every RPG on the PSP, I believe. Like pretty much. But we do have one of the most rare and sealed games on the Vita, which is Our No Surge. Ode to an Unborn Star. So it's kind of neat. PSP goes all the way across. And then we have unique from Elisa's original collection. This was in the Chrono Cross pre-order.
Yep, I asked my dad to pre-order me that game, and that's the bonus.
Coming on over here, we have the Dragon Quest. This is the 7 Reimagined Special Edition. And then let's go down back over to this side, starting the Vita set. So this is the full Vita set, not counting the special editions you saw in the closet. Alphabetized A over there, and then through Z, and then some Japanese games at the end. Amongst them, we do have some stuff hidden in it, right? Like we finally have a pocket station, which is kind of cool. We've wanted one for a while, and we just picked one up recently at the Game On Expo. Coming over here, we have one of our prized possessions. This is our wedding invitation. So if you'll notice, this looks similar to, let me grab it and I'll show you. So that is modeled after that. If you notice, the logos are similar, except in it, so this is actually art signed by James Arnold Taylor, which is the voice of Tidus. But in it, you'll see that there's actually Elisa and me. So we sent these out to our friends and family for our wedding, and we had cool stuff on it like multiplayer mode, online RSVP, got the photos of us, me proposing, and then some other wedding stuff. But after we were done, we sent them the DVD of the actual wedding in there. So it's kind of unique for us, but we've been married for going on 10 years this last October, which is pretty cool.
Going on 11 this year.
Going on 11 this year, yeah. If you couldn't tell, we're big Final Fantasy fans.
Look, there's a couple of high school nerds right there.
Yep, that's us in high school. Yeah, we haven't changed a bit. Okay, so anyways, Vita straight over, and then PS2. So PS2 we had to make a little bit of exception for, so we actually start it right here. And it goes all the way over, left to right, and then down here, alphabetical, all the way over to Haunting Ground. So you can see to here, and then we have some of our prized possessions in boxes like Haunting Ground. We do have all the Xenosagas from Elisa's original collection. We've picked up, all the other rare stuff, Suikoden 5, pretty much all the good RPGs and survival horror games, all the Silent Hills, all the Shadow Hearts, like all the stuff that most people generally want on a PS2. We have them, and we play them, and we love them. Going down, we have PS3. Lots of games, all the way down to here. Oh, and we do have this. We just picked this up recently. We have a Pokemon Mini and another little game for it, but really cool little limited console that you just don't see very often. We're happy to have one. This is actually pretty fun, honestly. There's some neat little puzzle games on it. But PS3 is still a great console generation. There's a lot of good games on it, and we go all the way across with that. Down to PS4, and actually in front of PS4 is one of my favorite parts of our collection. That is the Hong Kong edition of Final Fantasy XIII controller. Still sealed. I mean, the box is a little rough generally, but still completely sealed, and you just don't see that very often. These are very, very hard to find and come by, and we picked this up at an expo a few years ago, and I love it because Final Fantasy XIII is one of my favorites. From Patreon member Daisy, she asked, what are some of the oddest games in our collection?
I think a good one to point out is My World, My Way. Mm-hmm. It's an Atlas title, and the princess is trying to impress the prince, so he'll date her or whatever, and he's not interested. He wants an adventure, someone that's outgoing and fights monsters and stuff. So she decides that she goes on a journey, and when she doesn't get her way, she uses PP points. I know that sounds funny. So it's pout points. And you can this battle's too difficult, and you can use those points and it'll make the battle easy. And it changes the world based on whatever she wants. It's cute, it's fun, it's different, but it's pretty odd.
My shout out to some of the weird stuff in our collection goes to probably one of the coolest covers on any game ever. And it is Squishy Tank. I mean, I actually have no idea what this game is about because it's still sealed, but look at that cover. That's incredible. If you want to ask any questions of us for future videos or just of us in general, make sure you check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/JRPGLife, and there's a $3 tier, there's a $7 tier. The $7 tier gives you access to our private Discord, which we're always active in. We're chatting all the time and hanging out and talking about video games and all that good stuff. But
things that we don't show in videos and ends up there in the Discord.
Exactly. And if you don't want to join our Patreon, that's okay. We'd still appreciate it if you like and subscribe this video because we are trying to hit 150,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and it would really help us.
Thank you.
PS4, lots and lots and lots of PS4 games all the way across to here. alphabetical with the Z's up front. Great console generation. There were a lot of great games on it. And then down, coming a little further, this is our Wii set. So once again, alphabetized straight across, and we go all the way over to here. There are a lot of games that exist only on the Wii that we purposely collected and keep, but those that have better releases on newer consoles like Twilight Princess and all those, we've since then paired up and just keep the nicer copies, the more modern copies, I should say. Come down even further, we have our GameCube collection, and it goes from here to about Toad's Treasure Tracker, and that's it. And that's about all we want, honestly. We're not huge GameCube fans, but there are games that exist on it that don't exist anywhere else that we're happy to have. And then Wii U, we have this many games. Those right there, and then this in front, and that's it. There weren't a lot of games on the Wii U in general, so I mean, we have a good amount of what we want. And then PS5, of course. That's been a great console for us so far. Really some fire games on there that we absolutely love, including Squirrel with a Gun. But this is double stacked, so it actually has games right behind there as well, but kind of all the good stuff on that console. And coming down even more, all the way on the bottom, not to be forgotten, we actually have the Xbox 360 games all along the bottom, all the way to double stack.
Including Kinect Adventures.
Yes, which is one of the better Kinect games, honestly. They did it right. Xbox Original, that is all of our original Xbox games. So a decent amount. Mostly stuff that you just can't get on other consoles or look better on Xbox versus the other ways you could play them, so.
Yeah, so they might have had a cross-release, but they perform better on Xbox.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
I imagine they're racing games.
A lot of those, yeah, absolutely. And then, of course, behind here, which is kind of hidden, but we have all of the special editions of the Halos. I'll show you really quick. That's our little Halo Nook. So that's really cool to have. I'm a huge Halo fan.
So, done with the big wall.
Big wall done.
Now we have this nice little rounded piece here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our working design set. Every working designs title that they brought to the US is here.
All of them. Full set, including some of the books.
Yep. We have the Lunar Puppet that was found by my brother at a garage sale and gifted to me. So thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And these Lunars are from my childhood. Love them, played them, would love to play again. We have the Lunars on Sega CD, and we also have some fan copies that were sent to us by
Project Retro Games.
Yes, thank you.
The cool thing about those is those are the original Japanese releases, unedited, just translated, because a lot of the US ones were edited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Or censored, I guess you could say.
Yeah, they had some censorship once they brought them to US.
Yeah.
So have not had a chance to play these yet, but I would love to see like how they compare, you know, to the PlayStation versions. And then we have some Sega Saturn.
All working designs, look at that. Just all working designs along the top of that.
All fuchsia.
All fuchsia.
And then below is our TurboGrafx, Bastille, Kadash, Exile, and then we have our non-working design Sega CD, Sega Saturn.
This is all of our US Sega Saturn games. That's all of them.
Yes. Here's our other working designs.
Yep.
TurboGrafx games, and they're actually in the beautiful cardboard boxes.
So rare.
This was the last one for us to find. We found it in Utah.
Yes. Which we hope to be out again this year.
Yes. Couple of 32X games. That's a very interesting system. I love the Tower of Power. And then we have some Master System games.
That's all of them. Yeah,
right?
That's all of our Master System games. Not a lot.
And then you guys don't care about this, so.
That's a big deal.
So here is our 3DS collection. Every single one except for the special editions. You already saw those. We have some fun things like the Fire Emblem Fates special edition. It's still sealed. We have other ways of playing that game, I believe.
Yeah.
We have the Louvre.
The Louvre.
Louvre 3DS. This was at the museum.
Yes, in Paris.
Recently purged all of these.
All the working ones. So there's rumored to be less than 500 working ones in circulation.
And this is the game that you could buy in the gift shop at the museum, so you could experience your tour again at home.
And this is the rarest one because it has the UK stamp on it.
Yes. So the English version is the rarest copy.
Yeah.
And then we have this very expensive slipcover. Here is the famous complete
Yep.
Barbie Grim and Glam Pups. It's kind of like Nintendogs, but not
Worse.
as good.
Yeah.
If you are new to our channel, we are streaming every single 3DS game every Sunday night that were available. And we've played this a few times on stream, so check that out. Those are fun.
Yeah, this is alphabetical, basically top to bottom.
Yep. Some cool promos. All Club Nintendo 3DS cases. So in case you're curious, this is how you take your 3DS games to go if you don't want to take your cases with.
And some of those have 3 or 4 sleeves in them, so that's basically every sleeve that was released by Club Nintendo.
Yeah, you can swap them out. My brother got us addicted to collecting these.
Yes.
That was a gift. More 3DS games.
Yeah,
And this is all double stacked.
During the filming of this video, we've made it to the R's. We're playing through them alphabetically, and we've played A through S already. So we're in the R's right now, playing every 3DS game live.
Yeah.
So every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
We usually get about through 7 or 8 games.
We're not beating them. We're just playing enough to give them a grade.
Yeah.
For Patreon member Panya, he asked what Etrian Odyssey games we have. And we actually have all of the ones on the DS right there, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have all the ones on the 3DS. So there's Mystery, Etrian, and then the one in the closet, Nexus, right there. So I think that's all of them. I think that's all of them.
I think so.
We also have them digitally on Steam, but you know, it's a lot of Etrian Odyssey. So this is our little Zelda shelf.
Yep. So we have some feature shelves. Zelda, some special editions for 3DS and 2DS, and other special things like this one that we found at thrift store.
Thrift store for like $20.
Yeah.
That was great.
And then we have, I think, all of the Final Fantasy VIII figures.
Not all of the enemies, but definitely all the figures.
And then this is new.
Yeah, it's our Earthbound shelf.
So all the fun gachapons and things from Fangamer.
And Japan.
And
yep.
you can only get them in
box.
empty cookie box. There's our
the big Earthbound box.
The big Earthbound box. So very cool.
So a question from our Patreon members, Rogue Droid and Brian B. They asked the biggest regret in our game room that we purchased, and what would you say?
Collecting 3DS and Vita. No. I love both of those. But since we did complete sets, we have duplicates of like all the Lego games on both consoles. And there's all the filler, or not all of the filler, but a lot of the filler that's on Vita is exactly on 3DS as well.
All the Lego games, a lot of sports,
So
a lot of
it's
everything.
like buying the same. Lego games are good, but buying them twice on 2 different systems just unnecessary.
Yeah, and I would say one of my biggest regrets is, which I think we share, is the Earthbound box.
Yeah, it's pretty dimply.
Yeah, it's not perfect, and the price has gone down. So if we would have bought it now, it would have been a bad deal. But
We would have been able to buy like a CIB one for the price that we paid.
just the box
Just
and
box
manual.
and manual. So.
But it was really exciting at the time. So
And we have it.
And we have it.
It is something that we love having in the collection too.
for sure. Next up, we have the PlayStation cabinet.
Garage sale-fied. Oh wait, no, it's
Not really.
So this was from a garage technically, but it was on Facebook Marketplace. Someone messaged you, was like, "Hey, I think you guys might like this," and contacted the buyer and got it for I think $500.
I think $500. We made a video about it.
Yeah. It took a long time to get in this room because we were doing our Nintendo Quest at the time. And so once we finished that, we were able to shimmy everything around and put it in here.
So this is our entire PS1 collection.
Yep. Except for the things that we have out in like features.
Right.
Right.
Which we'll get
Working
to.
designs and whatnot. So we have
Well, starting at the top, we have figures.
way up here. Yeah, these are all from special editions.
This is the first remake and the second remake. So this is remake and rebirth of Final Fantasy VII.
Yep.
And then that's Noctis from 15. He just looks good up there.
Yeah, I love his figure. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
And this is from Brave Exvius.
An awesome phone game we played a lot of back in the day.
We have a McDonald's Chocobo. We have the Final Fantasy VII Collector CD. You had to mail away for it, along with the matching VHS tape, which has interviews on it and making of Final Fantasy VII. There is a matching shirt, and I know where it is. It's not here. It's at my parents' house. We'll get that one of these days. And then we lined the back with the Final Fantasy games.
7, 8, 9, and Tactics. And a Squaresoft banner from the Retrobeard.
And then we have, these are original Final Fantasy VII 90s figures that came in a nice little collector's box set.
Which, if you didn't see it before, up there we have, that's those figures. And then there's the Final Fantasy VIII figures. And then we have the 8 Guardian Forces. So just no place to put those yet.
Don't mind me while I try to open this.
Yeah.
And here is all of our games, as we said. And I wanted to point out in particular, it's Beyond the Beyond.
Yes. So we have had a copy with the manual for quite a while now. We just love watching and looking out to see who else doesn't have a manual.
Yeah, it's like a game
Yeah.
or an inside joke, right? To us or anybody that watches the channel. Every time we see a copy of this game, we like to look and see if it has a manual, and 90% of the time we never
It
see
does
a
not.
manual.
Yeah. But we're happy to have our own copy of the CIB.
Yep. We have
Generally, all the PS1 games in alphabetical order, plus some of the rare ones,
yeah, they've got the nice acrylic cases.
including what's on the TV currently, which is Tales of Destiny.
And then we have some more figures and a PC version of Final Fantasy VII. It'd be cool to find I think it's like a pyramid copy. That'd be pretty neat.
And these are from the Square Enix store. So this is Lightning and Terra.
Yeah, they're part of the Pixel, like, kind of remaster theme, but of course, like, 7's not from the Pixel remaster.
Yeah.
And then our long boxes.
Which we're paring down still. We're probably going to keep getting rid of some of these and just keep the ones we want. We don't need all these sports ones that we won't play.
Yeah, we thought about doing a full long box set, but it was like way more games than we thought it was. Like, it's over 200. I think it was like 270 or something crazy. And I'm like, it's all right. Let's keep the cool long boxes and tear down the other ones.
So what's next to the cabinet? On this side.
Which side?
So up here we have something. We have the Seize gun, and then this is Persona 3 Reload.
Yeah, so these were limited run special editions in celebration of Persona 3 Portable being ported to modern consoles, and Persona 4 Golden finally off the Vita, so other people can enjoy it not on the Vita. And this is Raiho.
Yep.
From the Soulless Army.
Yep. And then what you have in your hand.
This is a special longboard.
I think it's a wakeboard. You can tell because it has a lot of the water feature, like fins on it.
And this was a gift as well.
Gift from a friend of the channel.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, John. Appreciate you. Oh, and below there we have something interesting.
There's some laser discs.
So you'll see soon we have a Laserdisc player in there. We play a lot of Laserdiscs. And what's on our current agenda that we have back there that we're going to play?
I think we already watched all of these.
Did we? Let's see.
Yeah.
So you can get a glimpse.
We just haven't put them away yet. So we picked up Silent Mobius.
Got that in Seattle.
Yeah, there's first 2 copies of it. It's in Japanese only, so you're going to have to translate the whole time. We'll just pause it every few scenes.
Yeah.
The Running Man.
Great movie.
Conan the Barbarian.
That's, yeah, we currently watched all these, so
Yep.
now we just got to rotate into the next set.
We just haven't taken them back to where the rest of the collection is.
Yeah.
So over here, we have the beautiful yokai watch.
That was like $25 at SoCal last year.
It was awesome.
Oh man, what a deal.
I was so thrilled. I was like, is that for sale?
It was great.
And he was like, yeah. Like, how much? What was it, like 25?
I think it was $25.
So awesome.
Yeah.
So we have the Trials and
Visions of Mana.
Visions of Mana special edition.
And behind here, hidden, is actually the Dragon Quest Remastered Special Edition.
Yeah.
That's the 1 through 3 remaster, right?
Um,
No, 1 and 2 remaster.
yes.
Yeah, 1 and 2 remaster. So these are those guys that come in the boxes that you can build. Look at this. So it's you can turn it on or off. I love that.
It's a very tedious Lego.
Yes. And this is from an Etsy channel called Flynn's Arcade. Look at that. So you can see that it goes all the way back because there's a mirror back there.
It's actually, I think.
Oh, Vega Woodworks here. You can grab that card.
So Flynn's Arcade, I think, is from Tron, the movie.
Yeah, it could be. So this is Vega Woodworks, Etsy.com, Vega Woodworks. Look at that. I love this because you plug it in and you have all this power, and it's some of the classic Sonic, Crazy Taxi, Donkey Kong, and then they put the mirror in there to make it look like it just keeps going.
Yeah, like it turns the corner. Yeah, and there's even Sonic in there. I love that.
And it looks like there's a little bag of food up there.
Food.
Yeah, or something, like it's all the little signs.
Oh, okay.
And then
yeah.
there's a cup back there too.
Yeah, there's a couple of drink cups up here too.
Super realistic. I love it.
Fun detailing.
Yeah. From Patreon member Max, he asks, I just want to sell your Pokemon stuff. There's Pokemon DS stuff. I think that's all of them. And then the Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red on the regular shelf. Then Pokemon Gold right there. So we're missing Emerald. I think Emerald's the only one. Oh, Emerald, we have Red and Blue loose. We don't have them CIB. So Emerald.
I think we're missing Sapphire. I think we have Emerald loose.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The blue one. There's
a lot of the GBA and regular Game Boy ones that we need CIB yet. But a lot of Pokemon games. We have them all. We just don't have them all CIB. And there's some on Wii down there too.
Oh, and here, this is what I call my pink shelf.
This is her pink shelf.
So I've got some fun things in here. They're all pink themed and mostly video game themed.
Like an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
They come out with all the cool ones. That's the makeup version, right?
OPI. So it's a nail polish brand. Did some fun colors and collaboration. You could actually buy the nail polish that went with. And we got Kirby and a Skitty, my favorite Pokemon. And we have PSP that's in pink.
Yep.
A pink DS Lite and Sabrina. And this is a new unboxed Japanese pink GBA.
Love it.
And then we have the Yokai Wash shelf. Got some fun plushies.
And the rare game, Yokai Watch 3, CIB.
Yeah. This one's pretty rare too. Yokai Watch Sonic Specters.
And then the Red Blasters and White Dog Core, those are both pretty uncommon too.
Got them all.
Yep.
We have a Miku shelf down here.
We've seen her live, seen their concert live. It's been great.
Yep. This is the Square Enix collaboration figure that they did. And there's a cute little cover. So we have a skateboard.
PS5 or Persona 5 skateboard. That's cool.
Yeah.
Skate deck. A random Keyblade.
Got Keyblade. And then this one is the 30th anniversary
Shin Megami
Tensei deck. And that was a gift from Mort.
Yes, that is awesome. Thank you, Mort, for that. That is so cool. All right, so next up.
Starting up top, we have some of our display items. We have Final Fantasy 13-2, 10-2, and then these are Persona 5 Special Edition, Shin Megami Tensei 5, and Persona 3 Reloaded. There's a press kit in here.
Yep.
Which is...
Thank you, Atlas. Actually, thank you, Mort.
Yeah.
Atlas never gave it to us.
No. And we have a Fan Gamer Hiho up there, and another Raiho.
Another Raiho. Oh, and up top we actually have Final Fantasy 8 and 10 figures randomly.
And a Suikoden.
Yeah, and Suikoden.
We have the 2DS collection.
This is every single 2DS released in the US, and most of them from outside the US as well. There's only a few we don't have outside the US.
And I'll kind of...
We love the 2DS. It's such a cool console. They're all colorful. This was the last way that Nintendo officially released clear consoles. You know, it hasn't happened since.
They need to bring that back.
Totally.
Where's our Switch 2 clear console?
Or even like a Switch Lite. Like just make a new Switch 2 Lite and make them all funtastics like clear.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be sweet.
So moving on, we have a Shibigami Tensei dedicated shelf. Pretty much should be every single game.
Every one of them. Jack Bros, yep. Japanese one.
Yep.
That's the SMT World.
There's another Raiho. This is the special edition.
This one's sealed.
Yep. I have, this was from Apocalypse. And then here's Revelations. We did a fun series on that.
Yep.
Back in the start of the
First
YouTube
year.
channel.
Yep. First year of the channel.
Our journey to Persona, where we were buying lots and garage selling and flipping them to buy a gaming grail.
Yeah.
And then down here is Persona, all Persona stuff. There are multiple copies of games. Like I have Persona 5 on PlayStation 3, 4, and then Royale
And then the Steelbook and yeah.
yeah, just everything. This was a fun one. Limited run, did this like outer box and then put the games in there. So
Nice.
pretty cool. And the special editions for Persona Q2. And these are the
PSP Personas.
Yep, this was a port of the first one.
You picked those up at like a GameStop way back in the day?
Yeah, I picked them up at GameStop.
Back when it was still, the PSP was live.
I think this one was like pre-owned. This one was brand new. Yeah, picked those up at the same day. Same GameStop. Just paid retail for them.
Had them ever since.
Yep. and then there's the portable version.
And then the most rare, probably the most uncommon Persona thing we have.
Yep, the Persona 4
Solid Gold.
Solid Gold edition.
And it is sealed.
Yeah, we have not opened this. And then we have some Japanese ones. This one's the Dancing All Night version of 3 and 4.
Yes. Only a Japanese release. It's cool to have it though.
Yeah, I love and this is a full soundtrack in there as well, which was pretty awesome. So that same day that I was at the GameStop where I got these two, I bought Persona 2. And I still have the sticker on it. Because now at this point, it's just cool.
$29.99.
$29.99.
Yep.
And then there's the special edition of Persona Q for the Grimoire edition of the 3DS. All right, so Shimigami Tensei, there's Revelations. This is the Game Boy Color game, and it's beautiful.
It's not sealed, but it is CIB.
Yeah.
It's super clean.
It's just got that wrapper around it.
We bought it from Rad Junk, so shout out to Sam.
I want you to poke back here real quick, since we're talking about the Persona stuff. So we have the GameStop display. We got that from Midori at Siege. And this was a gift from Mort. It's the Persona 4 Special Edition Vita.
We bought the game already. He gave us the box and manual. Or we bought the console, I mean.
Yes. He parted his expensive cardboard for us so I
great.
could put my console in there.
Yeah.
And then here's some of the manga for the Persona series. I'm still collecting it, still working on it. And then let's shift back over to Dragon Quest. So this is probably every Dragon Quest game in the States. My favorite is Dragon Quest 8. And I almost have all the figures for it. I'm missing Jessica. So if you have a Jessica, bring it to the conventions.
Yeah.
Fairly priced, please. Not sealed.
Yeah, not sealed.
So yeah, I got Yangus and Angelo down in Tucson for a steal. And I recently picked up the hero for it. And these are some really fun little things. Like, I had a coworker go to Japan and brought this back for me.
Aww.
Super sweet.
And that's the controller. That's a Switch controller.
Yeah, this is the most awkward controller to hold. It's a slime. You flip it upside down, and that's where the buttons and the D-pad is.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Very neat. Another question brought to us by Patreon member Zach asks about us. Like, how did we get into being a gaming couple? Like, a lot of this collection is from our childhood.
Yeah.
Each other's childhood.
So, like, as individuals, like I always enjoyed video games growing up. I had brothers that played video games. My whole family played video games. I personally played video games of my own, and you did as well.
Absolutely. And we grew up in different paths, but came together. Like she didn't have an NES experience. I didn't have an Amiga experience.
Yeah.
So those shared experiences together brought us to what we love now, and we can share those with each other. And the others interacting and seeing them for the first time, it's incredible.
So we've mentioned that we've known each other since high school, but we didn't date in high school. We went to college, we had different lives, experiences, and we just so happened to go to a concert separately and met up with each other there at the same concert.
Totally reconnected.
It was a video game orchestra concert, and after the concert, we talked all night.
Yep. The rest is history.
Yeah, and talked a lot of video games and about lives, and found out that we had a lot in common and a lot of love about each other.
And a lot of duplicate video games as well.
Yes. Moving down, by the time you see this, you will probably know we are going complete on Dreamcast. Our Dreamcast saga, our Saga Dreamcast saga. And we have a lot of cool stuff for it, even the mouse in box.
And the keyboard in box, which you guys saw earlier.
Right, and we have the demos too from the magazine.
Yep.
We do have the magazines.
I think we have all the demos, in fact.
Yeah, and we do have the matching magazines somewhere. I don't remember where, but they're not in here.
Yeah. So yeah, these guys. There's a lot of these. They each came with one of the magazines, and we have all of them. That's kind of cool, including the first one, which is super uncommon.
Like, we got this beat up Seaman box. It does have the microphone in here.
So then we just bought the game.
Yeah, it's
at Game On.
even got the memory card in there.
Yeah, that's the hookup for the mic.
Yep. But that box needs a pressing for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to press that. And then next up, we have our Retro 100 quest.
Yep.
So we're at 66 out of 100 games and $998 spent on all those games so far. So that's another series we're doing, which is basically we're trying to collect the best, cheapest Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games and see how much it's going to cost us. We kind of wish we would have done 50 instead of 100 because it's going on a little long, but we are enjoying it nonetheless. You know, we're finding really cool new games. So
finding a lot of great classic games that we had no idea about.
And we're playing them on the videos so you can see if they're good as well and if you'd like to pick them up. Next we have our Genesis collection. Good amount, 1.5 shelves worth. And then Xbox One, Xbox Series, along with all the Xbox demo, not all, but a lot of the Xbox demo discs. And then some other random stuff, Initial D, manga. There's our Japanese Sega Saturn games, Baldur's Gate, Ori, a couple little things back there. All right, so another question from Patreon member Eagle Knight asks what kind of piles of shame we have, or maybe games that are stuck in the backlog that we're like, we regret not playing yet. What's your...
There's about 3,000 in the backlog.
There's a lot. But if there was one game you think that we have that you haven't played it, that you should have.
Metaphor Refantasio.
That's a good one.
Got Game of the Year a couple years ago. Haven't had a chance to play it. That's the thing about playing like exclusively RPGs for the most part is they're long.
Yes.
And so it's difficult to work through a backlog. So it's ever growing.
If there's one console that's probably our most underplayed, that's like sitting in our backlog too much, it's probably the PSP. We have every single cool RPG on it, and there's so many great games that we've played a lot of back in the day, but we haven't picked it up a lot recently. So I would say that's probably my biggest regret or backlog of shame. It's a shelf of stuff. So at the top we have one of our biggest prized possessions, that is the Pixel Remaster. If you didn't know, this was shadow dropped at like 2 a.m. US time, something like that. Has an amazing, beautifully colored vinyl, a bunch of figures, and then a game. So we're happy to have one of these. We did not pick it up at release. We were asleep, but we did pick it up later at an expo, and we're super happy to have it.
Definitely paid up for just the goodies.
Yeah.
In
I
that
think
box.
it's still worth more now, so I'm glad we got it when we did. This is the Ni no Kuni Japanese edition, because the game was released on DS out in Japan. Miku, a little bit of Chocobo stuff. There is an automaton, which is,
Play us something.
battery's dead.
No.
It was left on. It makes cool sounds. All right, next we have a Final Fantasy dedicated shelf. These are all the music boxes released by Square Enix for Final Fantasy, and a couple for non-Final Fantasy games like Legend of Mana. We have a Kate Sith, we have Vivi, we have Red 13, and just other little random Final Fantasy stuff there that we wanted to put on display. And then next shelf, Elisa's Mana shelf. So we have Visions of Mana, Collection of Mana, Secret of Mana, Sword of Mana, Art of Mana, and then Mana figures and Flammy, and what's the cactus's name?
Little cactus.
Lil Cactus? That's his name?
Yeah.
It's a little boring. Hey, Lil Cactus. All right. Next up, moving down even more, we have Final Fantasy. So we have every single Final Fantasy game, CIB. And every one of them. The only ones that we don't have are like the 11 add-ons and the 14 add-ons. We don't count the MMOs. But yes, they are numbered Final Fantasies, but we don't care about having them. In addition, we actually have a couple of the Super Famicom ones, and then this is a bust of the Warrior of Light. We'd like to get a cleaner copy of this one someday. This is the only one that's like really gross.
Yeah, we need to make a upgrading that quests.
Mm-hmm. And then below, there's more of the Final Fantasy CIB games. So these are all the GBA ones. The 3DS Explorers, which is like a Monster Hunter clone. This is one of my favorite consoles that we have in our collection. I love this. This is the Echoes of Time Final Fantasy DSi. If you notice on the back, that's what it looks like. It has a little cat on it with a crystal. And really, really cool. That one's CIB. We do have Elisa picked this one up for me for my birthday one of these years. This was the Final Fantasy Wonder Swan, Final Fantasy 1. And then this one was also a birthday or Christmas gift from Elisa. This is the Vita, Final Fantasy 10, 10-2. Beautiful consoles, we love these. We tend to rotate this shelf out pretty often. Get different displays going since you can't display everything at once in a room this size. So if you did notice, this room's like, I think it's 11 feet by like 12 feet.
Should I do a spin?
Yeah, do a spin. It's real small. And I think that
Don't barf.
That's too fast.
I'll go slower.
So I think this is about 11 by 12 feet. Very small room. The camera definitely adds a couple feet, just like it adds a couple pounds. And we got it all fit in here somehow. But moving over, we have some of our other prized possessions. We'll start up at the top. These are the Metal Gear Solid figures. We have all of them except for that these two are the clear variants. We don't have the standard variants of Ninja and Solid Snake, but just fun little collectibles. Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 8. This is really unique. We love this. So, wonderful lady made this who is a Square Enix representative. She's like the PR marketing representative. She made like a handful of these for some YouTubers and content creators. And she doesn't work for Square Enix anymore, so we're super lucky to have one. So shout out, she's awesome, and we really appreciate that. But in front of that, we actually have this. We picked this up for $25 at a store that was closing down. And that's one of our diamonds in the rough. We can't believe we found that for that price. It's so cool. Elisa's working Vectrex. Traveled all the way from Germany when you were there as a kid. Mm-hmm. Which is crazy.
It's been across seas and back 3 times.
Yeah, and we still have the box for it too. The box is in okay shape.
Yeah, I probably doodled on it.
Yeah.
And probably my brothers too.
Mm-hmm. And then coming right over here, we have the Trico plush. So this is one of the rarest plush, especially in this condition, that you can find. So this was E3 2000 and what year was it? 2009, something like that, E3. And to have him in this kind of condition is pretty incredible. I think it's like, you can't find them for sale. It's like between $600 and $800, something like that.
It's crazy.
It's basically priceless because you just can't find them. But it was a gift from Elisa's brother to her, and it is beautiful. We love him. He's a little startling and amazing. CRT for all of our gaming needs. Before we go into the gaming stuff, we're going to move over here. There's a Tales of Destiny PS2. Shout out Project Retro Games. They made this. This one's region free and unlocked. And then our Virtual Boy, working Virtual Boy. So we do have that. We have a bunch of games for it. Works great. We have Resident Evil stuff. So this is the working house. If you didn't know about this house, this came in the Biohazard Resident Evil 7 Special Edition. You can pull the chimney off, and that's where you wind it, and it's a
music box.
Music box, yeah. and then a figure appears in one of the windows. It's really, really neat. The bobblehead nurses are cool. This is our Resident Evil shelf with Leon and a bunch of other figures. In fact, one of the cool things here is this was signed by Heidi, which is the voice of Jill. Random zombies, nemesis, all that kind of stuff. Let me open this so there's not a glare. Yeah,
Don't open that door.
Yeah.
Figures might tumble.
They might. And then we have some more consoles. PSP Go, Vita, PSPs.
The Street Edition.
Yep, we have the PSP Street, which wasn't released in the US, but we have one nonetheless. So it's the worst of the PSP consoles. The least featured, but it's cool. Plays just fine. And there's a white Go back there as well. And then moving down to more consoles, the new Game & Watch, that's our One Piece LL. There's a Neo Geo Pocket CIB, a Micro, 2DS's, there's our Nomad, works great. That's the one that goes in the box. I think we have a box for that.
No,
we don't have a box.
We don't have a box for the Nomad. TurboGrafx we do.
That's right. Some of the 2DS XLs, Neo Geo Pocket Color, these are great. The cool thing about these is they have micro switches. Hear that?
Clicky.
I love it.
Clicky switches.
And then down at the bottom here are some of our most valuable and rare uncommon consoles. That is the most valuable 3DS there. That is the Pokemon Red and Blue version. Super uncommon, that one's CIB. The little adorable Pikachu, and then both of the Switch Lite Pokemon versions. So, and then this guy. This is probably our biggest find ever at a yard sale. That was like $15 with a bundle of other games, so you could call it like $5. Basically brand new. Game Boy Color, and so it's opened, but it's basically brand new.
That was like the only video game related thing at that garage sale too.
Yeah, I think we bought that. No, they had like PS4 Madden.
Oh yeah. Well, they had a lot of Magic cards, and they've had Blu-rays priced higher than that.
Yeah.
And you pulled that right above
like-
my head. I had no idea it was there, and
She started shaking. It was pretty incredible.
I was gonna pass out.
Yeah. And then coming over here, we have the last section of display stuff. So let's talk about these. These are from GameStop. Every once in a while, there's a cool employee there that wants to give us something.
Yeah.
So shout out to GameStop employees. This we picked up at a half-price books, and we've never seen that piece of art before, so we decided to pick it up. Really unique. It might just be a print, but we've never seen that one.
The back of it shows that it was framed and mounted back in '97.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
So this, I don't think any of y'all have ever seen this. This is exclusive to a PC Gamer magazine. And yeah, super desirable. We love it. Super collectible. Obviously, we didn't poke holes in it. We just used pinch points to make sure that we're not poking holes in it. But yeah, we love that. And then moving down, this we bought for like $100, this whole display, from a store going out of business. And these are our loose 3DS, DS, 2DS, DS Lite, all those consoles, and some CIB ones here, like the black and white Black Friday editions. This is where Nintendo proves that the DS and the 3DS, or the 2DS and the 3DS are part of the same generation of console. And then, just other random DS stuff. There's our lavender one that's modded, a bunch of SPs, DSi XLs, just a lot of consoles to collect. And then lastly, we have in the corner over here, we have Nights into Dreams pillowcase, totally random, totally awesome. This is Yoru no Nai Kuni, Japanese game characters. Tomb Raider, the classic Tomb Raider, Miss PC Games, February 1998. So, as they would say. Some custom art from one of the expos from Moogles. We love the Moogles. This is really cool. This is the Tactics Tear Out from one of the magazines back in the day. A cool Earthbound kind of stamp thing and all the little characters on it. FX Unit Yuki, shout out to Sadumadu. This is an awesome game, super hard. And then Chris Tales, the poster is better than the game. The game's okay. Okay, let's show you where all the magic happens. So this is called the Besta. This is from IKEA.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. We just love IKEA. And here is our current console gaming setup. So SNES Junior, we have the purple N64, the top loader NES, GameCube with the Game Boy Advance launcher, and then we have TurboGrafx 16 here on top of the Halo Xbox. We have our 8-port switch here, which are all labeled SNES and 64 and so on and so forth. This is our DVD VCR combo that we use to watch DVDs and VCRs on that TV. Moving over, this is a Sega with a switch. Sega Saturn has a switch from Japanese to English region locking. My original Dreamcast from when I had it back in like 99, 2000. Yep, still works great. The battery dies all the time because, you know, that's what happens on those. But
What time is it?
nobody cares about the time, yeah. Our Tower of Power, we got this for $20. This part was all $20 at a yard sale way back when. We have the 32X we bought at a later yard sale for like 15 or something. And then our Laserdisc player, which we use all the time. Watch a lot of Laserdiscs. And then our cables and cords that we use for all of our controllers. We try to not wrap them too tight so that we can use them nice and easy, but all our daily drivers, PS2, PS1, dog bones, and some S controllers. That's the Halo S controller to go with the Halo console. 6-button Saturn, a little bit of everything. If you're wondering what games are currently on our system, so Power Instinct was one we were playing recently. Gilbert we just picked up at GameStop the other day. Excited to play that one. Played a lot of it the other day. Love this game. Then we have GP Part 1. We were playing a lot of these for the Atlas Quest. Terranigma we're playing through. That's a US copy. It's like a translation of Terranigma. Oh, that's pretty much it. There's a question from Patreon member Local S'mores Pop-Tart. Asked what systems we have hooked up, ready to go and play at a moment's notice. Well, in our retro room, which is our game room, everything we just showed you. And the only one that's like a little bit extra is this PS2 we picked up after we hooked all those up, so that's hooked into the front of the TV. But otherwise, they're all hooked up and ready to go at a moment's notice.
All the controllers are down there, even N64.
Even N64, yep. It's our least played console, but it's there.
I don't think it's the least played console. I don't think we play the Saturn too much.
So the last part of our room we have to talk about are these chairs that we're in. These are the Lotus recliners from FlexiSpot. They were a sponsor. We did get these from our sponsor, but they've honestly changed our experience in here.
Yeah, they're way more comfortable to watch movies and play long video game sessions.
Exactly. We used to have this little blue couch in here that fit well because it was small, but it was uncomfortable, so we could only be in here so long. And now we have like recliners. We like being in here.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment below. What would you like to see as part of our collection, maybe as a deep dive, or what's your favorite part of it? And thank you so much for watching. Until then, remember, the couple that plays together stays together. Take care, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.